Lagos's Hot FM.
I've got the one and the only General Pype in the studios. Good to have you.
Thank you, Queen.
It's actually amazing to see that you're up and running and out there doing media rounds. It's been a minute anyone said General Pype is coming to the studio. We've missed seeing your face around.
I've missed being seen too.
Yeah,
seriously.
I mean, what happened? Why did you starve us? Why did you do this to us? That's the first question I need to know. Why did you let us starve? Have you ever been so hungry that then you eat and then you're just angry that you were hungry before? Have you? That's what it feels like right now. I mean, General Pype, why did you do this to us? Why? What did we do to you?
Well, it wasn't by design, but it was something I had to get in the program with at some point. I was like, okay, I'm going to take a little time for the family, self-improvement.
Right.
Probably go get like 1 degree or certificate here and there and just, that's what I did.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait. At the point in your career that you decided to take a break, did you feel like your music wasn't kicking off or it wasn't moving or you weren't getting the results that you wanted? Because the only reason why I would take a break from something is if I'm just like, maybe this a beg, make I just relax.
Well, it's a mix of a lot of things because basically, whenever I put out a song, then that's because somebody just comes and say, "Pype, kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀?" Because níbi song I'm confident for. Once I get my hands on money, I'm running straight to shoot a video and just drop it. Say, okay, just to put that one out there. So if there's no money, I'm just sitting and you just drop a song without pushing.
Yeah.
So if you don't push it, it's like you're throwing it in the trash.
Right.
Because for your fans to know you actually put out a song, they need to hear it for them to even determine if they love it or not.
Right, true.
And you can only tell so much people verbally, like, wow, Tunde Shotigbori too much release.
Yeah, true.
So when I didn't have infrastructure like the old
setup,
skiba, there was nothing. I just felt like I'm going to chill, respect these songs. I love them too much.
Right.
And I feel like if I just release it, I can't come back and re-release it and be like, remember 2015, I released this song, nobody likes I say, make I go bring and now I get money.
I can only imagine. Isn't it crazy when you keep recording and keep saving it? But the good thing about you is that I feel like even if you dropped a song or released or recorded a song in 1992, it will still sound fresh. I just know that one will still sound fresh. But anyways, it's good to have you back. Now, what is that? You said you got a degree, or did you?
Oh, yeah, basically some film course stuff in when I got to Atlanta.
And,
and that one just suddenly turned me to like a brand new human being.
Right.
As in General Pype. At that time, social media was just beginning to peak, right? So it's not like they've seen anything about me online. I just got there. I'm like a brand new guy. I felt like, okay, I need a job.
Oh, okay.
I need to better myself. That's when I realized all I knew was music.
Right. You know, I was going to ask you, like, when you took the break, what were you doing?
Yeah. So after that course, I started working on film sets.
I just recently heard that you were on the set of Black Panther. Like, you were trending on Twitter.
Samaritan, all of those ones, yeah.
I mean, you didn't even loud it. You didn't even, scream it. Danami Duamo. You didn't.
There was no time for that. When you're busy, you do 12 hours a day.
Oh, no.
By the time you get back, you only see your kid like an hour or two because I get back from like my hustle around 7-ish and they go to bed around 8:30. So I just be there, be like, oh, how was your day? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, let me do bath time so I can listen to whatever you got going on and we do bedtime stories. And that's it till the same time tomorrow because I've already gone before they
wake up.
Yeah.
That of the year, isn't it?
I love it though.
I can imagine. Now, while you're on the set of that Black Panther, you can not even chip in. I'm a bad musician. Or let me just do some vocals here and there, 1 or 2.
That's crazy, you know, because while working there, then somebody will be like, oh my God, were you the one just singing in there?
Yes.
Your voice is amazing. I'll be like, I used to be a musician.
You used to now.
Yeah, I started referring to my career as
used to be.
Like, oh, that was some life ago, man.
Nah, you shouldn't do that. But did you feel a certain way when you were not creating music? Some people have said to me that when they're not creating music, they feel down, depressed, or they feel like there's something missing from them. Did you ever feel like that?
Basically, I've been recording the whole time.
Oh, okay.
I
But you're
just
not
get frustrated. I just go I have a whole studio set in my basement.
Yeah.
So I go in there, turn the whole thing on, and I start recording. If I record one line I don't like, I delete the whole song. I get mad at the studio for like 3 weeks or 1 month. I look the place and be like, like say it was the studio that made me
pissed you
record
off.
the wrong
I can
line.
imagine. I don't know. I keep saying to my friends that I don't know what exactly that I enjoy. I'm a very weird person. I don't know what I enjoy, what I like. I just do things just like I'm just doing it. So I don't know what it is that I'm actually going to do, and I'll be sad that I'm not doing. I really don't know. But for you, who is really talented, I'm so glad that you're back. Really
Thank
glad.
you very much.
All right. Just in case some people are confused, because I do know on Twitter, someone asked, I think she said, I saw her tweet and she said she's at the media rounds with General Pype. And someone in the question said, the same General Pype. Is it the General Pype that I know? Another person in this office as well. I said General Pype was coming to the studio. He said, is it the same General Pype?
That guy that doesn't age.
Yeah. All right. So just in case you're wondering who it is the General Pype of Champion. And I heard that in Ghana, people were going crazy because of this song. And
Yeah, we did our own little segment.
You've seen the amount of music and the new musicians that are out right now. What would you say is, how do you see the new, I would call it the new Nigerian music industry. How do you perceive it?
It is awesome. I love the fact that there's a little bit of variety. Mm-hmm. Back in the day, if you don't sound like a certain person, you probably won't eat.
Oh, right.
And even if you sound different or you sound awesome, if the telecommunication companies don't see you fit enough to be their ambassador and put you on like 200 show on a standby,
right,
you're going to just be Johnson too. But this generation, people just put out songs and they can actually live off the streaming,
right,
and do a whole lot of stuff. And we have international companies coming in, investing and everything. So I love that. It's a whole lot different
right.
from my
Your
that
time,
Dubasticulin to now. It's like a far cry.
I mean, we can see that different people. Say, for instance, someone like Thames, a lot of people wouldn't have thought that her music or a style or a sound would have sold. But now it seems like Nigerians are enjoying different types of sounds. There used to be a time when someone would say, Nigerians don't really care about the lyrics. They just want the beat. Just put the beats and we're okay. But now there's a change.
Hence the respect for this generation, because the people that are consuming actually have a whole lot of power as to what is okay. Back in the day, the what they are fed is what they get.
Right.
But this generation, people can actually go on and be like, oh, I just need something to put my mind at ease. And they look for a nice mix.
Right.
I just want to go banana. They go for that. I just want something Jamaica. Wherever you can just do a whole lot of things. So there's variety. So I love this new skibori.
Okay, that's what you call it. Now, a lot of people are comparing the past from now. What would you say is the major thing that has changed? What's that one major thing that you would say has changed that you've seen that is happening differently now?
Well, I see a lot of independence. As to people can just, there's this new song by a comedian and one other guy that just blew out of people like Zazu. Back in the day, you don't just get random breaks.
Right.
This generation, you can just be on your phone and your phone will be your TV station, radio station, and your media building.
True.
All you do in the morning is wake up and just turn your phone on and just bazooka the whole world.
True.
Yeah, so that's like one huge thing. The digital, real estate that we have right now is awesome, and I love that people have charts.
Right.
Now you can be like, oh, that guy is stopping Apple, blah blah blah, in that place.
Right.
That was Nigeria in the 70s.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Nigeria in the 70s, late 60s. They had charts. Like you buy newspaper and you see it. All of those disappeared, but this new generation brought it back, and there's endless possibilities.
Right. I'm curious again. while you were on your break, did you think you were going to come back, or was it a case of I quit this, or I'm taking a break? Be honest.
I didn't quit.
Okay.
I just knew that. I gave myself, there's like a yardstick that I'm like watching. I'm like, okay, like this, I cannot go past this certain age
Right.
before
You come back.
I come back. If I gone past that line, I'm not coming back. When am I going to be jumping up and
Right.
down?
Okay.
Maybe eventually I'll start aging and people will be like, when did that go?
Okay, so now you fit right in. I mean, you're not old.
I'm not.
Or rather, you might be, but we can't tell because you still look like the same person that we used to look at before. It's true now. Like they say, black don't crack. So you might be deceiving us. But
Yes.
that's okay. I mean, now that you're back, what are you excited the most about? I mean, what have people been saying since you dropped the song? And how did you even know that this was the right time?
Well, I got like a whole lot of guys back in the day. Like my last 4 singles, I was just me sitting in my living room in 1005 and be like, which song will release this month? I guess more change, yeah. So there's no oversight. Like this is just me all by myself. But right now we have like marketers, publishing, PR guys. They're all there, and we have like real meeting. Like we work.
Okay.
I work for General Pype now.
Right.
I work at General Pype.
It's like it's a whole company. It's no longer
So
they
it's
just run out together.
different, and I just believe that we won't make any mistake.
Is the reason with having a team, is that the reason why we're not hearing things about you? Say, for instance, we're hearing that you you were a set designer for Black Panther, the movie, and also hearing that you wrote a song for Davido. Is that the reason we're hearing all of these things? Because I recently did find out, I don't know if it's true, but this is a tweet that I saw by Joey Akan. He
Nice
said,
segue, by the way.
he said, Bagboshi, on Davido's Bagboshi, he mistakenly sang the acronym for General Pype's name in the lyrics. That's how I knew Pype wrote the song, Prolific Youth Positive Entertainer. Did you write the song?
Well, before I say that, let me quickly point out a fact.
Yeah.
Nigeria has always stigmatized people buying songs,
Right.
people writing songs, and you're just messing up a lot of people's livelihood
Right.
because we have a lot of super talented songwriters. They don't want anything to do with fame. They just want that cash.
Right.
Then you now start using that stigma to rob them of their right, because once they collect the money now and they shut up and they say they won't say anything, they won't be able to get any royalty from these things.
Right.
They won't even have the guts to ask for royalty or split shit. You understand? So yes, I wrote it. And I don't think it's a bad thing for someone to buy a song.
Right.
Because Michael Jackson, you probably can count all the songs he wrote by himself with maybe like,
His hands.
you understand, just only one palm, like say maybe 1, 3, maybe 4, okay, let's say 5, that kind of thing. So we shouldn't ruin people's career and let that industry. As a matter of fact, I was telling a friend today, I said, maybe I should start Nigerian Writers Association, songwriters,
Right.
and people just get orientation as to what you ask for, what you pitch for. Money can just be spent, especially with the Naira and the uselessment of the Naira right now. Somebody can just give you 20 million and your ear stand up, prim, me 20 million. But that money now, once you remove 10 kobo inside, everything just start falling apart. Bills, endless lights, all of those. Before you know it, you haven't even done anything.
Right.
So the residual, like the royalties, is what should actually help people. So yes, I wrote, and people that have written for people, don't start hiding in the corner and rob your children of your royalties or like split shit, whatever. So got it to the end.
But do you get money from the song though?
I did.
Okay. No, like till now.
Yes.
Okay. Are there any more songs that are hits that you've written for other people that we don't know of?
No. I mean, all of those Rogbodiyan, that's what Yoruba people call it, that happened with Bagboshi. I even went on media and say, Iro, me, I didn't write it.
Why?
Because
Why were you denying it?
I just kind of, the whole energy in the country and the way our people talk about stuff like that, it just makes it feel like, boy, or something. But you can actually write a song that you don't want to sing.
Right.
and sell it to somebody and make money off of it, and that guy will still have his shine and still make money too.
But you did not remove the part where your acronym was, and he sang that part too.
I'm very sorry.
Were you supposed to remove it, or was he supposed to just, make I just, substitute?
Skip.
But that's okay. I mean, okay, General Pype, do you think that in this time and day you've been given your accolades and your flowers from how much you've done for the entertainment industry? Do you think that you've actually gotten accolades and flowers?
Well, so far my flowers has been the kind of love that I've been receiving, say from like person like you. When somebody be like, General Pype, I know you, I'll be like, Amy, no, you still remember me. So it's like that's the sort of flowers that I get, and I appreciate it.
Right.
I love that. I love that part. Like when someone be like, Pype, what is your greatest moment?
Yeah.
I'm still loading. So yeah, I'm still loading. Greatest is yet to come.
Okay, well, we know that, is yet to come. Do you feel like there's anyone in this, new age that has been able to fill your shoes? Or, wait, sorry, don't be angry. No, vex. So, but you don't think, you've not heard anyone that you'd be like, okay, maybe this person can, fill these shoes or fill the space, or it's close to my range?
I can find a lot of people that are inspired, that actually got their own game plan from my own vibe there and be like, Bobo Pype, you're not one so Jamaica, you might feel Yoruba phone. My bad. So a lot of people got their own vibe, but none of them is Pype.
True.
You understand? And I'm really grateful for that.
Okay. Now, you have this song called Blessed and Ready.
Shit.
Yeah. So what was it? What was going through your head when you make this one, and what year? Because I don't trust you artists. You people, you tell me I made this in 1964 and I'm just dropping it now. When did you record or write this song? In fact, when did you even hear the beats to the song?
I did it I came to Nigeria in January to record a bunch of works.
Okay.
So it's one of them. That's the first song when I got into the apartment, the producer came in, say, I need one kind of big team. He said, okay, I'll try. And he started playing this song, and the first thing that came to my mind were just affirmation vibes, just like Champion, just like Victorious. I'm like, The one that stuck was Blessed and Ready.
Yeah.
And we built around it.
Okay.
And that all of the old message, look at the guys I'm working with, my manager, everybody. Shout out Cash Boy, Yeah.
That's your new management.
Yeah, Cash Boy.
Okay. I like the name Cash Boy. It seems like it's a low money deal. I like some of us need some cash too. We need some
I'm sure he's giggling wherever he is right now.
All right, so Blessed and Ready is basically your motto for this. Would I say comeback, return? The return. You should actually make an album, The Return. But Blessed
I don't even have any album yet.
Okay, sorry.
It's crazy, right? Of all the while I created in the industry, there's no album.
When the album drops, we would know. The ground will shake. We already know that. What's the response been like?
It's been lovely. Yeah. Just like the numbers, because I'm new to this era of numbers. I'm like, for real? So yeah. At first I started posting it like on your Tito number, I'll post it and I'll be like, wow, check Bunny. Yeah. I'm loving the response.
But do you feel excited? Do you feel like a brand new person now?
Yes, because I know that, when a blind man say, I will stone you, you should know that guy has a stone under his foot or something. So that's the kind of excitement. I know that I got like,
all right,
checkmate.
But what are you expecting now? Like, you've dropped this one, you're back in the game. You're already performing. In fact, how many minutes ago did you come back? Like, you're already on the stage and people are screaming your music. What is that response that you're expecting? What is that feeling that you believe people are going to come? And also, another question, sorry. Were you a bit skeptical about coming back this period?
The skepticism was between when I was looking at my manager like, okay, go start this music. Okay, this is how much I make every week. Okay, we're gonna start music. Okay, Pype, on a regular no. I did ask myself all of those things, and I'm like, well, I put everything on my dreams and everything, and the fear died the moment I started recording.
All right.
I just started a recording camp, came
Right.
back home. We were just working non-stop. And that's before the end of Blessed and Ready session, I was like, Pype, let's go.
You're pumped and
Yeah.
ready.
And the
Okay.
expectation is just same old Pype, like, Pype to do it, Pype me. Okay.
You know, I feel like now that you've dropped music, a lot of people will be reaching out to you to say, okay, you know what, I want you on this song.
Yes, codedly.
Yeah, he said goodly. I'm sure very soon, before the end of this month, the people that will reach out to you will say, oh yeah, now you're ready. Oh yeah, come. Let's do
Yes,
this.
and I've even started working with some, and no spoilers, but there's a whole lot going on.
I can
Both
tell.
the youngins and the OGs. Yeah, it's been lovely.
Is there any young person that you actually really, really like and you would want to collaborate with, like from the new generation music?
Oh, yeah, I love Thames.
Okay.
Ashake, that's another.
Ashake.
Guy just it just doesn't have any sense with that kind of way. I just love his vibe, and my son put me onto Ashake.
Oh wow.
My 8 years old boy was like, "Daddy, have you heard the song?" I'm like, "Whoa, I love that." I started from Omolope. He was just like, "I like the way it's doing like this." I'm like, "Oh, let's watch it." Then we sat there, and before I knew what was going on, I was on track 3, same as Joe Boy. He put me onto Joe Boy too. So yeah,
Okay.
I love Joe Boy too. All of those, as in all of them,
There's just way
they
too
just
many
make me
people.
happy every time I hear something, and they be like, "That guy in a Niger guy." I say, "Whoa." That time when I started, they lose this guy, they crazy. Why could they think about all that kind of thing? But now, guys are just like everywhere. We have guys that you guys call them hotel.
Oh, take guy.
Those kind of sound have been. I love songs like that.
Did you-
I love diversity. I love variety.
Did you actually see this vision? Like, see the way the Nigerian music industry is practically taking over the world. I mean, Kanye West actually said Wizkid's Essence is the best song in the world. Now, did you see this amount of love or this, Nigerian music, Afrobeat being, I could say it's number 1 right now in the world.
Yes.
Did you see this vision?
Uh,
Be honest.
not really.
Okay.
I was hoping or thinking in my head earlier when I started like Champion, I'm like, I'm going to show you guys that he can actually do it, and blah, blah, blah. Hence the recording of songs like Victorious Man, Seed, Lovers Rock. I'm like, I'm Nigerian, but I want to carry our content and just take it out there and be like, people just hear it and be like, oh, by the way, he's Nigerian.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you don't have to, but I love the fact that this generation, they can do and wear the Nigeria everything on everything, or they can just choose to, like Thames.
Yeah.
You go to a restaurant on Auburn Avenue or anything for Atlanta, there will just be hearing old mama sing like someone that is not Nigerian.
Yeah.
Yeah, jamming to Thames. In there, be telling. I said the woman made mistake. I told her I wanted oxtail. She gave me jerk chicken first. I said no. I said oxtail. She brought curry goat. I was mad at the lady that my manager had to tip the woman like almost $50. Say, the way he vests, the woman just did make mistake. And we go in the camp like, oh, she was just in that song so much.
Oh,
but
she
I'm
was
like,
lost.
this woman, I don't want this. So, yeah, she was just jamming. Yeah, that's the reason. She was just jamming Thames. Like, it wasn't even a track or a single. I think it was like a body of work, and the woman not even there here with us.
She was in another realm.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. That's what Nigerian, factor is about.
Yeah.
What is the biggest mistake you would say that you've seen artists make over time? Is there
Getting
anything-
super excited and just sign contract.
Oh.
And be like, oh, yeah, I have a contract.
Did you ever have a contract signed that you didn't like?
Oh, yes, my very, very first one. And when I got mad and the guy was like, perpetual will sign. You know what perpetual means? Like forever. You know, perpetual out of Mary.
No way.
We'll see the worship since almost
No
how many
way.
thousand. They say Jesus was like 2,000 years ago, right?
Uh-huh.
There's perpetual out of, as in the mama of Jesus. People see the worship. So that kind long after Jesus, that's the kind of contract that guy thought I signed. And I'm like, wait, what about my mom? And my dad, if you just believe that you suddenly own me after my 20th birthday.
Oh, no. Okay, no, I can't hear. Do you see yourself signing another artist? Do you see yourself working with someone or, basically actually
I would definitely, that would be my dream, because I don't think I'll be doing this till great. I want to be able to impact, help direct some new generation.
Right.
Diversify into helping, showing Nigeria that you can build sets, that you don't have to go rent a house and force all your camera in there and try to create heaven where you can't even do it, because you have to create a certain environment to be able to even manipulate the light.
I can tell that your next music video, you are going to do the set yourself, set design yourself.
No. I just sit down
You're
there
sure?
and be like, hey, Mo, that's all.
Are you sure? With all the
design.
knowledge that you've gathered.
Yeah, well, but you can't compare Hollywood. Hollywood is just sick. They can say somebody that is just there now to just gather only water. That guy is on a payroll. But for Nigeria now, you call your brother, say, Tunji Mabo, money the quarter him lost the film set, Lola, I'm about me born Romi, your water and concon. But for that place, you there on health insurance. For that one alone, in case you go fall and go peel your toe or something.
Okay, let's get back into music, shall we? This song called Mine Only. What is the love you have for the song? Look at the smile. If you can see General Pype right now, you can see his smile is wider than mine. What is the love you have for this song?
Well, the song itself, it was a meeting. I was supposed to go vibe with this Jamaican bad producer. His name is Easy. He produced for this girl called Coffee.
Oh yeah.
The Easy. Are you kidding me? So I'm like a super huge fan of Coffee, and I found out that I just met that guy yesterday.
Oh no.
And they were like, okay, let's go and record. Let's maybe not record, just hear his beat. And this is what happened from let's hear his beat. So I just love the song and the fact that I'm thinking this Jamaican guy is trying to make high life. Yeah, so there's a whole lot, and I highlighted a little bit of my love interest part of it, so you let people can just be like, Pype, she love song. No, I fall in love too.
What next should we expect? Now, you did already mention that you don't have an album coming. When are we getting videos? Have you dropped videos? Have you shot?
No,
videos?
the videos I'm doing post pro, and I didn't want that to stop the rollout. I'm like, let's throw it out, do whatever we do, momentum, and yes, what's up? What's the next thing? There's Clear Road.
Clear Road, okay.
Clear Road is I wish specifically it was designed and created for my people, like Nigerian crowd, especially for my mom or dad to be able to sing the chorus and be like, you understand? So it's called Clear Road. It has a little bit of Afro, super Afro beat and amapiano kick and stuff in it. Just a little, because I know you guys, it's a little saturated, but it's a different hypnotic type. Fire.
This guy, how many words have you created today?
Pipeness. Speaking pipeness.
You created like 3 words already. Like, come on. But I mean, I'm on piano. I don't tire, because I say this every time. I'm not sure really.
You've not heard it until you hear that one.
Okay, hope it's not the same type of
Pipeliciousness.
Okay.
Jesus meant.
This guy, I don't tire already. But yes, thank you so much, General Pype. Again, thank you for coming back into the game. We've been like, there's actually absolutely no one who sounds or does music like you. Now, I do know that we're going to get a collaboration soon. Who is the first person you think, or if you had the choice, or if you had, the power to drop a collaboration right now, who's the person you might drop it with?
I mean, apart from the ones in the bag, it will either be Thames, most definitely Thames, like one kind of Sweet Lovers Rock.
Okay.
My bad, wish you could just they do that as sleepy, skibori, bori, joyful man. Baby, that good. Yeah.
But if you're trying to sound like Thames, you fail.
I can't try. I do. You get this. I just, the lady, she's just so amazing. I love her vibe. I love her energy. I love how chilled she is. How chill she gets on a tune.
And we know why she's chilled.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why are you laughing?
Because I'm lost.
Okay, that's okay. Anyways, Pype, if you had a message to say out to someone right there, what would you say to someone who's probably maybe might have been in that same space you were when you thought to take a break? What's that message you would send out?
I've always lived my life with the mindset that sometimes whatever happens, I just be like, then like 2-3 weeks later, I would just see like it's all kind of connected. Because all that I am today, the point of view that I have at life,
Yeah.
it's all like a combination of all the things that I've been through.
Right.
So I won't change any part of my story.
Okay.
But the best advice I would give someone that probably feel like they need a little moment to breathe is to diversify. Think of a way to improve yourself.
Right.
Think of things you can acquire to make yourself a more hireable human being. Whether you're a musician, people hire us every time to perform.
Right.
So if you need to like say, okay, since I'm not doing this now, let me go into school and just go back to school and just grab 1 or 2 skibori, get back on it, That's it. Don't just sit back there. As long as you get up and step out every day, there's something for you.
Thank you so much, General Pype.
Lagos's Hot FM.